Wondered about that. But it looks like the analysis board is working pretty well. Oops, until I do that. Alex is starting to get a little low on time. Um, so we got Alex at 20 minutes, and Donald Johnson's about almost at 40 minutes. He's almost at the point where his opponent has has twice as much time as he does. It's getting a little difficult. I don't know. I'm not sure that there's really any other choice but to go into a positional bind with Queen A7, Knight here, Rook here. I think this may be, I wouldn't say forced, but then there's a question of, again, there's always a question of, will Black ever get to play D5? And I think if Black gets to play D5, he could be okay. But even here, the knight helps prevent D5, controlling that square. So it's kind of funny how you want to try to play this for to free up your rook, and B, to maybe kick this knight away, but by playing it, you're going to allow this knight to go where he wants to go. So this just looks like a really tough position for Black to have to play. Nonetheless, how do you defend this pawn? Again, in all these lines, this pawn just, he becomes undefended. So we haven't looked at using a computer yet, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a little cheat and see. We're going to take a peek at what the computer thinks, just a evaluation real quick, without any, like, looking at a bunch of lines. Yeah, and the computer tends to believe that white has a small advantage. So I'll turn the computer back off. Yeah, I don't know where you put the queen though. Oh, man. Very tough. Again, it doesn't seem to be showing all of the times. It looks like it's showing Donald's time down here, but I don't see Alex's time. It's odd that it kind of goes in and goes out. Just for reference, Alex has about 17 minutes, so he He has dipped below the halvesies time. He's dipped below having half the time that his opponent has. Unfortunately, I will have to bounce from the stream in about an hour. This looks like a very difficult position to play for black. I wonder where this red became, where the advantage began to occur, like the strong advantage, let's say. With rook to d8, what's the problem with rook to d8? Why is that such a... That one's a hard one to understand, to be honest. Welcome back. Oh man, cinnamon.
I did get a cinnamon roll.
Ah, I couldn't resist.
Could not resist.
Look at that.
I went up to get a little drink and
So
came back with a little warmed up cinnamon bun.
in the meantime, I was really curious as to where the I don't want to say it went wrong because it's not that bad. I've been using that for the time. And see right now, by the way, you can see Donald's time, but you can't see Alex's time. Or yeah, Donald's time, but you can't see.
Yeah, but it's reversed now.
What do you mean?
Well, originally Donald had over an hour on the clock.
Oh,
and
well now he has more time.
No.
No, Donald has even more time now.
no, he only has 38 minutes.
Oh, no, you're right. That is weird.
Of course, I'm right. I always hate it when you say that I'm right.
You hate it? Oh, okay. I'll try
Because
to avoid
you
that.
should just say, "Oh, as usual."
Oh. Before you picked up your phone, it had said 17 minutes, and I was telling everybody about how Alex has seemed to have dropped under half the time. Oh, he plays your move. But one thing that I was looking at.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. One thing I was looking at was I was wondering where the positions started getting more difficult for Alex, and I think so. I don't think for some reason this rook to d8 was a rough move.
Really, computer doesn't like it.
Right before you sat down, I saw it and I said, "Well, how do I want to try to understand." Maybe it's not that great because knight c4 is coming and you have to do something about knight c4, and if that doesn't do anything about knight c4 and allows knight c4, maybe that's why rook d8 is not as good of a move as what you might like.
That is very interesting.
It's really weird to like suss out the reason, but anyway, I will find the main line here. And then I will go grab some coffee. You got your 10% off?
I believe I did.
Okay, cool beans. So yeah, I think
10% off for all those who are members of the Memphis Chess Club.
The funny thing about this is that I can't remember why. I think it was because the knight on f3. Yeah, it was because the knight on f3 in my line. If I bring the rook up, there may be a perpetual check. So he might not be able to kick the queen out of the way in this type of line. You see what I'm saying? Whereas in the other line, I think that maybe this knight, or this knight, one of these two knights, I think it was this one. This knight was all the way over, oh, thank you, Lee Chess. This knight was all the way on the square, and that guy covered the square. But in this line, there's no coverage there. So maybe here is a queen f3, maybe a little better, unless, again, I go back to, unless there's some concrete way for white to allow himself to improve the position while attacking the queen. And do you see what white's threatening?
I don't. Let's see it.
Now I don't like if you just give white one extra free move. He's got this. And one idea behind that is that you give the exchange. Okay, I'll play a dumb move here. Plays this. I'm not looking. I don't want to look at the computer anymore. Bye, computer. Bye bye. Because I'm getting ready to find out how wrong I am. Plays this. Takes. And see, now you got the in-between move on the queen, so there's no exchange. And this queen is coming up. So that fork, I think, is a fair threat. So he's threatening the fork, which is a little bit hard to see because it's that this queen is over here. The queen is all up in your space, and you have a threat from a clearance type of move, which can sometimes be hard to see for some players. You make clearance for one piece by going over here, going over there, but there's still a threat on that same side of the board it came from. But anyway, I'm gonna go upstairs, grab a little coffee. I'll be right back.
All right.
I will trust you with the mouse. All right. Interesting.
Well, I am enjoying my cinnamon roll that they have upstairs. Memphis Chess Club is really a wonderful institution for Memphis, for chess in general. We're certainly glad that it is here, part of this institution. And we're also really kind of glad to be able to support Alex and the work that he has done for chess in the Mid-South to begin with. So we certainly are encouraging him in his pursuit of excellence. But unfortunately, in this situation, I mean, give myself a little bit of room here. I appreciate the the forking move here, but I'm not quite sure